When mankind's despair reaches its pinnacle, Inominat shall reach out and bring an end to all.
So that song bothers you too?
It's crazy.
No matter how many times I read it, I don't see any good in it.
Understanding that ancient tongue is difficult, right? Perhaps there's another interpretation? Maybe the end to all actually means an end to all human suffering, for example.
That is a possibility. But we're far too lacking in material to know anything for sure.
We need the other half of that book, or some other text on Inominat.
We don't have the time to search for it. Wouldn't even know where to start looking.
And don't forget that that book is just a copy. Whoever transcribed it might have made an error, too.
That's an unexpectedly sharp insight coming from you.
I'm an expert at errors. When Miss Magilu made me copy magic tomes for her, I did it pretty half-heartedly.
Oh my god.
Didn't that cause a lot of problems?
Well, when she tried to cast a spell from one of the tomes, the spell exploded in her face. It's really her own fault, though. She told me to copy 100 books in 3 days. That's impossible.
Oh, how cruel.
Nah, crap.
Cruel is right. That witch is a real devil, I tell you. A slave driver.
Yanfu, let's go somewhere a little more private, shall we?
Miss Magilu.
Hush now. There's no need to worry. I'll make it a half-hearted punishment.
Grimoire always looks like she never wants to do any work, but despite all her grumbling, when she starts a job, she gets it done, and quickly too. She's frank, but she still takes care not to say anything to hurt anyone's feelings. I have to say, I like that in a woman. It's charming.
Well, sorry if I'm inconsiderate in charming then.
I didn't mean it like that. You're all still so young and have led different lives. Can't fault you for being you.
Well, if you're saying we lack a certain air of maturity, I might not disagree.
That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's true Lord Artorius has scolded my lack of composure at times.
Although I do get the impression that Grimoire has been dependable like that since she was young.
And it's a good impression at that. Old Grim's been that way since the day she was born. I hate to admit it, but her combination of insightful words and deadpan expression has charmed the hearts of many a Moloch. At her peak, she had a fan club 8,848 members strong, and her dinner shows would sell out the day the tickets went on sale.
Damn.
Molochim came by the droves to doze off listening to her live readings of ancient books. Wow! I had no idea she was so popular. Yeah, she's even a regular feature in Who's Who Among Norman.
Now that I think about it, I could see how a person could interpret her lethargy as patience, and her vague dispassion as maturity and poise. Compared to her, I'm just...
Were you just trying to imitate her?
No, I didn't mean to.
Whether you meant to or not, that kind of felt like her just now. I can see it in you, waiting to be awakened. That sophisticated charm.
Me? Sophisticated and charming? I don't know.
Try talking like her. You know how she lets her sentences trail off. This is your make or break moment here.
All right.
Yeah, come on, Eleanor. Do it.
I know what you mean. Here goes nothing. Oh. What do you think, Laffy said? Do I sound like her?
It feels a little off, but you're definitely doing it, I think.
You don't have to grow up, Madam Eleanor. You're cute just the way you are.
You stay out of this, Bienfu!
God damn, this game is retarded. I gotta crack my knuckles. Alright. My camera's on low power. Probably shouldn't start recording.
Not that I really care, but who ended up winning the fishing competition when we were trying to catch a Therian?
Man, that was a while ago. I lost because I came away with nothing.
No, it was a draw. As I'm sure everyone remembers, all I fished up were octopus demons. We were competing over who would catch the Therian. Demons didn't count, so my score was 0-2.
No, the loss is mine, and I'm not giving it to you.
That's not just something you can up and decide like that. In fact, by fishing up those octopus demons, I put everyone in danger. That should count for negative points.
I don't give
lost.
Eisen negative points.
Who cares? It was all in fun.
I care.
Oh,
Every
Jesus.
competition must have a winner and a loser, no matter what. That's just how I see it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm with Eisen on this one. It doesn't do anyone any good to make the final results murky.
True.
I can't believe I'm going to do this. Eisen, your curse would mean that the odds were stacked against you from the start. That doesn't make for a fair competition, does it?
Yeah, she's got a good point. We'll just have to settle the score some other way.
What can you guys do?
Couldn't Eisen just lose
Cards?
everything?
Chess? What?
Cards are a no-go for me. I'll just end up drawing jokers.
And I can play shogi, but I don't know chess.
Then what about arm wrestling? Would that work?
Whoa, whoa! Having a demon and a Moloch clasped hands is just asking for trouble with malevolence.
You're both adults, so why not a drinking contest?
That's it.
She's
if we have
right.
a drinking contest, we'll be able to compete on an even playing field.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. I'll have the crew bring out the drinks.
Well, that's one way of resolving it, I suppose.
Whatever gets it done. I'm not gonna complain.
If you guys are gonna have a drinking contest, you're gonna need some tasty snacks to go with all that alcohol, right?
Definitely. Let's go out and fish us some snacks.
Yeah, let's take out the little boat. We can even pick up where
Yay,
we
the
left
little
off our
boat.
fishing competition.
Didn't we just figure out he can't really fish?
We were just about to finally resolve this mess. Why'd you have to go and stick your nose into it?
What? Why are you yelling at me? I didn't do anything wrong.
I feel sorry for BF. Oh my god. He was just trying to help. The dude was just trying to help. But where else was he going? East Gand. Okay. East Gand. Where is East Gand? Well, let's see. North Gand, Mid Gand, Isles Gand, West Gand, South Gand, East Gand.
It's sour.
She can taste.
So you've kept your sense of taste.
Oh.
In my dreams I have. Nowhere else. Does that make this a dream? It would have to be, wouldn't it? After all,
This is creepy.
I devoured you. That's right. Don't you go forgetting it. How could I ever forget it? The taste of your...
Look at Velvet Tan.
How could I ever...
Is Velvet feeling regret? She never feels regret.
Looks like the fog's rolling in.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Eleanor, there's something I want to be sure we get perfectly clear.
Alright. What is it?
Luffy said is not your little Moloch.
Ooh.
What? That's all you wanted to say? You realize he doesn't belong to you either, right?
Indeed I do. Luffy said's his own person, and not anyone else's.
You're right. Malachim aren't just tools to be used by exorcists as they pleased. I'll be more careful not to forget that.
Good, as long as we're on the same page.
Since we're on the subject of reminders, you haven't forgotten our little bet, have you, Velvet?
You mean the 100 gold on whether I'd break? No, I haven't forgotten.
A word of caution. People can fight against pain, but they can't fight against happiness. If you're keen on winning our bet, I'd steer clear of ill-fitting dreams.
Sorry to break it to you, but all I have anymore are nightmares.
That's just depressing. Same here, Velvet. I haven't had a good dream in forever.
The fog's cleared. Good thing we didn't wind up getting lost in it.
Of course we didn't. Who do you think is running this
What
ship?
the fuck? On some of the
A
enemy or
bunch of
something.
shameless rogues who are very good at shameless roguery.
Damn straight.
Oh, pfft.
but it's strange. These waters don't usually see much fog.
The Abbey's behind it. Because they're behind everything. Okay. It's Cliff City of the East. You know what this game could be on? It's a Switch. No games. Wait. I have exchange. Shiba Inu ears. Battle music. Ah, man, I don't want to. Damn it. I want it. Battle music garb. I'm not liking that. So what's that? Wearing this will change the battle theme. Choose the track you like the best. That's cool. But how do I... So I guess it just automatically chooses for me. So you gotta grind those mini games just to do those get those tails points. Damn,
Whoa! It's like a castle.
This used to be the base of operations for a rich trading family. When trouble came knocking, they were ready for it, to say the least.
Wow. They must have had a lot of enemies.
But that was a long time ago. Nowadays, it's just another town in the middle of nowhere. But even so, to us, it was the big city of our dreams.
You know this area well.
I grew up near here. Keep on going, and you'll run into a ball. My home village.
Hey!
Then, the Therian is...
Yeah, somewhere in my village.
We're heading back to...
Is that okay?
No one will know me there. Everyone I knew, I already devoured.
Shiba Inu tail. Alright, we're heading back to the beginning where everything began. Hopefully. See, I didn't even know all this was outside the village.
Ah, damn! I forgot today was the day Nico was coming. I missed out on buying that special quiche.
That's too bad. I wish she'd just open up a shop here. You'd think it would be
Wait,
easier
what?
than always having to make the long trek from a ball.
I heard she doesn't want to leave the village because she's waiting for her missing friend to return.
What are you talking about? A ball's nothing but a ruin.
What? Well, you're a morbid young woman. Sure, the place was hit pretty bad by a demon a few years ago, but it's not like it's abandoned.
Many of the villagers
What?
were hurt, but thanks to Lord Artorius, nearly all of them survived in the end.
Can't be.
It certainly is. In fact, there's a girl from there, Nico, who comes here once a week to sell things.
Just yesterday,
What?
my husband sent medicine to the general store there and got some juicy prickle boar meat in return.
It can't be right. With my own hand,
Velvet?
Velvet said a ball was wiped off the map, but it sounds like someone's been coming from there with things to sell. Do you think a new group of settlers moved in?
Apparently that merchant Nico is someone Velvet knows.
She said something about Artorias having saved the village. Do you think it had something to do with the Earth Pulse point?
I can't say. We've heard too many conflicting things.
Yeah,
This feels wrong to me.
it does feel wrong.
Really, really wrong.
We won't find the truth by wandering blindly in the dark. The path forward is our only way.
Right. It's not like we can turn back.
But Miss Mogulu, what if there's darkness ahead too?
Then we'll take a nice nap together. Forever, probably.
Oh.
Well,
What's going on?
That's what I'd like to know.
yeah, what is going on? So, wait. So Velvet, wait, so the Demon Blight destroyed the village. Obviously knew that. But then now it's okay. That doesn't sound right. Velvet Crow experience.
I wonder what Velvet's hometown is like.
A ball? I've heard about it from other sailors, although that was a long time ago. They said it's a fairly plain place, and it's home to rustic, hospitable folk.
That sounds like any country village to me. I wonder if Velvet used to be rustic and
Oh, yes, she
hospitable.
is.
Oh, you mean to say she's devious and rude now?
Not at all.
It's okay, you can admit it. It's pretty much the truth.
Well, I imagined she was a plain, hardworking girl.
You really believe that?
Call it a guess, really.
I bet she was a cheerful, loving sister.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe so.
And now she's the Lord of Calamity. If she sees her former friends, maybe she'll remember some of what she's lost.
But what has she lost?
Everything. She's a woman literally too angry to die. Damn, new enemies and everything? Oh my god. Oh my god. You aggressive little buggers.
We'll just have to go there and see for ourselves. Which way is your village?
It's far to the east, through the Morgana woods.
Morgana Woods. Oh god. Not Morgana. I gotta deal with another talking cat in this game. I don't need another one. Unfortunately, we ain't gonna make it there this episode, though. Aw, what? Really? Damn. Well, guess I ain't making it there now.
Say, do you know why Velvet was sent to that prison island in the first place?
It had to be to funnel the other prisoners' malevolence to a Nominat, right?
There's an Earth Pulse point near a ball, right? Wouldn't it have been easier just to leave her there?
Lack of food, probably. I heard she devoured the entire village.
Could that rumor really be true?
Who can say? Let's ask Eisen's coin.
You know it doesn't work like that.
All right, let's think. Why else would Artorias move Velvet to the island? If she was the first Therian he captured.
He needed a guinea pig to test out what was written in the ancient book.
Jesus.
Precisely. He made a special cage for her in the island prison, where Earth Pulse Point and Malevolence met. Then he used Velvet to test how Therians work.
That's effed
I
up.
can see him doing that.
Turning his own family into an experiment.
I'm just offering a theory. But a man willing to sacrifice his brother's life wouldn't likely show mercy to his sister either.
How could he be capable of such things?
Perhaps that's just how badly he wants to save this world. Or perhaps there's no other way it could be saved.
Huh? Do you think there'll be ruins at this Earth Pulse point, too?
If you're expecting something like the undersea or underground temples we saw before, you might be setting yourself up for a disappointment.
Have you been there before?
No, but if there's any such kind of grand structure here, it wasn't recorded in the Abbey's archives. Eastgand has long been a frontier, and civilization here was never really developed. Plus, the land to the east is said to be unstable, making it hard to build anything too large there.
Even if a temple had been built there, the shifting earth would likely have swallowed it without a trace. The worship of Innominat may be widespread now, but just a few years ago, Empyrean faith was all but dead.
Right.
Still, if you actually searched for the ruins, I bet you could come up with something incredible. We've seen underwater and underground temples, so why not a temple in the sky?
A temple in the sky?
It's a romantic thought, and the ancients were certainly advanced, but
Flying temples are a bit far-fetched, eh?
Hey, that's the beauty of magic. Anything could happen. A flying temple, a beautiful woman being sawed in half.
Well, damn.
The border between dream and reality is as fine as a frog's hair.
Maybe you just spend too much time daydreaming.
Maybe.